Welcome back to another weekly quickie, or just in case you're new here, my name is Mo. I am the host of Unshut, and on Thursdays, we do weekly quickies just like this one here on YouTube only, and full episodes across all streaming platforms on Mondays. And don't worry, we're not going overboard this time and going the 30-minute route, okay? We are going to keep this one quick because I've got so much to get done today that I don't have 30 minutes to record this episode today. So we're going to move quick, but I'm super excited for this one because if you know anything about me, you know that I love a good DC and Marvel movie. So as soon as this official trailer dropped, I just knew I had to add it to my queue, not watch it, and wait to react to it. So here we are today. This is the official trailer to the new Supergirl movie.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people. Home is wherever you are, buddy.
So cute.
Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out. What can I do?
Not the
Brick is
dog.
the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
It's the crime of the Yellow Hills. He murdered my innocent family.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain, a lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Sick.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Okay, I'll start off with this. If anything happens to that fucking dog, I am going to lose my shit, okay? I do like this take on a man's best friend being a woman's best friend in this movie. Love this so much. But I don't know, I do have some reservations that I'll share along the way and I'll keep them quick. But I do want to just say this right off of the first impression. Does anyone else feel a little bit weird when a DC character, specifically talking about Jason Momoa, who's had a huge role as Aquaman, comes into another DC movie as a different character? I feel like this causes so much confusion and it's so fucking hard to keep up. And personally, I don't like when actors are recycled within a universe like this. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but to me, I don't like it. Like, he was Aquaman. Let him be Aquaman. And can we cast someone else to play this role? Like, there just couldn't have been anyone else that couldn't have played this role. I don't understand it and it drives me crazy because because to me, I feel like it can cause some confusion to the people that don't follow the DC universe as much, if that makes any sense. I don't know, unpopular opinion, which I have a lot of them, so keep up with me here, okay? Based on this trailer, I do like that they honor her being kind of like frumpy in a way, if that makes sense. Like she's a girl, right? Like she's very juvenile, she's very immature in a way, right? So she's pretty much coming into her own, and there's always been a youthful essence to the Supergirl character, right? So I do like that they are honoring that. However, I don't know if it's just past trauma from girl DC characters that have kind of flopped, in my opinion, that makes me a little bit hesitant to see how this one's going to be any different. I feel like this trailer didn't really leave a lot of room for mystery. I kind of already get what the major plot is going to be in this film. I also feel this way about like the outfits. I feel like there is just no big reveal in this movie for me, unless they're going to upgrade her shit throughout the film. But I just feel like there is no mystery. There is no big reveal, right? And like, I get it. What all could they possibly do with this iconic costume, right? Like, I get that. But I just feel like there is no room for mystery here. I feel like I get kind of what the plot is going to be. It's a little bit predictable. And also, just for me, as a gay kid who has always loved DC and Marvel, specifically girl characters, I just feel like there is just no true dedication to serving the fierce side of what a true girl character should be. I don't know how to explain it and even word it, but is anyone following what I am saying? I don't know, you guys, but it's a little bit difficult not to be skeptical on how good this movie is actually going to be, because I feel like DC has had so many misses in my book. Like, we can't talk about Catwoman with Halle Berry. That movie, I loved it so much when it first came out, but the more I watched it, the more I fucking hated it. And even revisiting that movie now, I feel like it was done so poorly, just rushed, just half-assed. It really wasn't good at all. And not to even mention how terrible the fucking camera was in this, because I recently watched the basketball court scene from this movie and I was like, what the fuck were they thinking? This is so chaotic and so poorly made that I couldn't believe that at one point I loved it so much. But low-key, I think I was just hanging on to the idea that the movie was going to be so fierce because I love Catwoman so much. You know what I mean? Unpopular opinion, I feel like another big miss with Catwoman was Anne Hathaway. I feel like she could have done a pretty decent job at having her own spin-off and doing something with her and reviving this character, but they didn't do that. And I feel like now it's like long gone. There's no way that can even happen. But even speaking of a missed opportunity here, hello, Michelle Pfeiffer. Like, she was so fucking fierce, so iconic. The way she whips that lasso is so sexy. And I feel like this essence, this sexiness from this character wasn't really carried out in the way that I wish that it could have been. So again, missed opportunity, Catwoman in so many different ways, not just the movie, but the characters that they didn't give the right roles to that have already played them, not in their actual movie. Again, if that makes any sense. Two major misses for me when it comes to DC girls is Batgirl and Poison Ivy from Batman and Robin. Like, these were characters that really had the opportunity to really take on their own films. They were so sexy, so fierce. It's just all I can think of, because again, as a gay dude who fucking loves these films so much and fantasized about the femininity of these characters, I geeked out over them growing up, and I just feel like no one's ever really done them justice. And so when I think of flops, I think of those two. I feel like Alicia Silverstone in particular, I feel like she could have done a really good spin-off to her character, and I feel like she would have been a really good Batgirl. And I also think that this would have been such a good opportunity for her to get out of this iconic as if clueless character and really done something completely different with her acting career, even though she doesn't need it because she's still iconic today. But I do think that this could have given her a huge opportunity to break out of that stereotypical blonde West Coast Valley girl character, if that makes any sense. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy was just so iconic. And again, I would have loved to have seen this take off in its own way, but it didn't. So again, another missed opportunity. I don't know, but does anyone else feel like women DC characters just constantly get half-assed? I did mention an exception before, and my exception to this has been Wonder Woman. Now, I didn't keep up with all the Wonder Woman movies, but the first one, I remember feeling like they finally honored the sexiness and the fashion and like the vibe that I would have wanted from all the other DC women characters in this movie. And so I feel feel like they really got it right with this one. But again, looking back at the TV shows from way back in the day, it tracks. They have always made this character so sexy and so iconic with the fashion, so it tracked. But I'm always wondering, why haven't they fucking done this with all the other characters? I don't understand. And before anyone comes at me for overusing the word sexy in women characters of the DC universe, okay, just hear me out. Given that the comic books, the original comic books way back in the day, and now I'm also going to include Marvel, between DC and Marvel, you look at the old school comic books, the women in the books were always so sexy. They had the curves. They just served everything on paper that you would like to see come to life. That's what I mean when I say this, okay? So again, I don't know how to feel about this movie, okay? I feel like it has so much potential. I think it's going to be good, and I do love Millie. Loved her in Sirens, that dark comedy on Netflix, so she was amazing. So I definitely don't want to take away from her having this opportunity. I just feel like when it comes to DC women, I feel like there is just something missing every single fucking time. And I'm tired of them half-assing these women characters and putting all their energy into the male characters. It drives me nuts because nerdy straight men aren't the only ones that have been watching this shit, okay? It's been us gay kids too, wanting to see this be taken to next level. And we want to be hype about it too. And I can't speak for all the gays, but I can speak for me, okay? I want these movies to serve fashion, and I also want the music and everything to just give me everything I wanted when I saw these characters when I was a kid, okay? Someone, anyone, please let me know that I am not so entirely off track and that you're following me and that you agree, even if it's just for the slightest bit of it, okay? Let me know in the comments, and just in case you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, okay? I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.